Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to unpack Google's AI Playbook. It's a story that actually starts way before the current AI hype, and it reveals some seriously powerful tools they've built along the way.
I mean, it really feels like we're in the middle of a digital gold rush, right? There's this supercharged race between all the tech giants to lead the generative AI revolution, and everything is moving at just a dizzying pace.
But what if I told you the engine that's powering this whole race was actually built by Google, all the way back in 2017? Yeah, that's right. So let's pull back the curtain and really see how Google's foundational work set the stage for everything that we're seeing today.
Okay, so here's our plan. We're going to start with Google's deep roots in AI. Then, we'll pop the hood and see how these models are actually built. From there, we'll explore the incredible tools Google offers, try to understand this whole generative AI boom, and finally, we'll take a peek into the crystal ball to see what might be next.
So while the whole world is buzzing about AI right now, Google has been quietly building the future of this tech for more than a decade, and their contributions have been shaping the field in ways you probably don't even realize.
Looking at this timeline, there are two moments that really, truly stand out. First, back in 2016, DeepMind's AlphaGo just stunned the world when it defeated the world Go champion. And this wasn't just a game, it was a huge demonstration that AI could master one of humanity's most complex, most intuitive challenges. And then, in 2017, this happened, a research paper from Google that would pretty much change everything, the transformer architecture. Now, the magic here is something called the self-attention mechanism. This was the breakthrough. It's what taught machines to finally understand context, to figure out the importance of different words in the sentence. And here's the kicker. The T in ChatGPT, yep, it stands for transformer, a Google innovation that basically sparked this whole revolution.
So, how do you take a groundbreaking idea like the transformer and turn it into a tool that can write poetry or even generate computer code? Well, it's not magic. It's actually a very methodical, structured process that turns raw data into these intelligent systems.
Before we get into the steps, there is one golden rule in machine learning you just have to know. Garbage in, garbage out. The quality of your AI model is only, and I mean only, as good as the data it learns from. If you feed it junk, you're going to get a junk model. It really is that simple.
Building a useful AI model is a lot like following a recipe. First, you have to decide what you want to cook. You define the problem. Then you gather your ingredients. That's the data. And you got to wash and prep them. Next, you choose the right cooking method, the model, and you train it. You do a little taste test to make sure it's good. That's evaluation. And then finally, you serve it up to the world, all while keeping an eye on it to make sure it stays great.
Okay, so now that we've seen the recipe, let's go check out the kitchen. Google Cloud is where all these ingredients come together. It provides this powerful set of tools for businesses and developers to cook up their own amazing AI solutions. Google basically gives you 3 different ways to go, depending on your level of ambition. You can just grab a ready-made model right off the shelf for a quick and easy solution. Or you can take one of those models and customize it. Add your own secret sauce for a more personalized flavor. And then, if you're feeling really adventurous, you can build your very own model from scratch for something totally unique.
Now, at the very heart of Google's AI kitchen is Vertex AI. Just think of it like the ultimate chef station. It's this one central platform that manages the entire process, from prepping the ingredients to serving the final dish. It really is the secret ingredient that lets teams deploy AI at scale with the precision of a master chef. And for anyone who just wants to enjoy the meal without doing any of the cooking, Google offers these incredibly powerful pre-built APIs. You can just plug them straight into your app and instantly give it superpowers, like the ability to see, speak, and understand the world around it. But what if AI could do more than just understand the world? What if it could actually create brand new things? Well, that's the magic of generative AI, the technology that has just completely captured everyone's imagination. These incredible systems are all powered by what are called large language models, or LLMs. Just try to imagine a library that has every book ever written, every conversation ever had. LLMs have essentially read it all, which allows them to learn the patterns and the nuances of human language on a truly epic scale. But there's a catch. Because these models are basically superpowered predictors, they can hallucinate. That means they can confidently make up stories that sound completely believable, but are just totally false. This is a huge challenge, and it's something we all really need to be aware of. So Google has a whole family of these generative models, and each one has its own special talent. Palm is the wordsmith. It crafts text. Imogen is the artist, painting pictures from your descriptions. And Cody is the programmer, writing code for you. This is where you really see that fundamental shift from just analyzing data to creating something completely new.
So with AI that can now create art and hold conversations, the question isn't really what can it do anymore. It's what's next. And Google has given us a really fascinating glimpse into the future. And believe me, it's a future that's more integrated and intelligent than ever before.
The next giant leap forward is a family of models called Gemini, and it has been designed from the ground up to be a completely new kind of AI. We're not just talking about an upgrade here. This is a fundamental shift in how AI interacts with the world.
You see, unlike the older models that pretty much just live in a world of text, Gemini is natively multimodal. What that means is it can see, hear, and speak. It can understand and reason across text, images, code, and video, all at the same time. This unlocks a whole new level of sophisticated interaction that just wasn't possible before.
So from the pure cold logic of a machine that can master Go, to the multimodal creativity of an AI that can see and speak, Google's AI Playbook is a story of incredible evolution. It's given us these powerful new tools, but it's also left us with a much bigger question to answer. Now that AI can do almost anything, what should we do with it?